Hi there, guys. This is Ken, the founder of MinnoTank, and I'm here with Brian Acton, the co-founder of WhatsApp, who is also an investor in Encast. And we're going to ask a few quick questions today about Encast and his investment into the space and why he decided to do that. So, Brian, thank you very much for joining us on MinnoTank.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Of course. More than happy to. So question number one about your investment into Encast. Why are you investing into the philanthropy and culture technology space?
Certainly. I left WhatsApp in November 2017, and obviously I enjoyed quite a windfall from that. And so, where I'm at in my life and in my age and everything else is I'm looking at giving back, right? I'm in my mid to late 40s. And so, I start to think about philanthropy as in a more proper way. I've been, dipping my toe in a variety of different ways. I have traditional philanthropy in the name of sunlight giving, but I've also been looking at technology and technology platforms. And Encast was one of the ones that, I was happy to get involved with and be supportive of over the last year.
Awesome. So now the next question is Leo. So whenever we look at tech startups as investments, we always have to say, is the founder the right person for the job? And I know that Leo spoke a little bit on his pitch about how he worked in the nonprofit sector. And he talked a little bit about how you guys connected and how you met. So can you talk to me a little bit, Brian, about your connection to Leo and why he's the right founder to run and lead Encast?
Well, I think you gave me some of the information already. I mean, Leo, has nonprofit experience in, sort of previous roles and previous companies. And so he's sort of well versed in sort of what it means to be involved in philanthropy, giving, doing donations and things like that. I've known Leo from, for a very long time. He and I went to college together. And I was involved actually in one of his early ventures called MinnoTank, which is a predecessor to Encast. So, Leo and I have sort of had a long and storied journey together. Leo is, my qualifications typically for startup founders are sort of smart people that get stuff done. And Leo sort of qualifies as that. He's definitely a smart guy. I'd add a third attribute, which is the guy's got incredible amounts of energy. And from my own sort of entrepreneurial experience, energy is a strong meter as to how you can, focus yourself and get stuff done. It's like if you're tired or whatever, it's like, and I never doubt that about Leo. Leo's smart, gets stuff done, and has infinite amounts of energy.
That is great. Yeah, we see that a lot from different investors who want to see high energy founders and not necessarily the person sitting in the back with their arms crossed, the person who's up and ready to go, who can obviously evangelize and get people excited, right? Because
Right.
mostly what a CEO and a founder is doing, other than selling the product, is exciting the workforce. All right. So finally, so what would you say to the other MinnoTank investors? So in the MinnoTank investment network, we have VCs, we have angel investment groups, and individual angels. What would you say to them when they're considering an investment into Encast in this space?
I think that you should look at it. I mean, as any other investment, and I think it's important to evaluate Encast based on its merits and what it can do. I think what you see is sort of growth happening in this sector. And so, when there's growth, there's typically return on growth. And so for an investor, it should be an attractive investment. And I have, confidence and faith in the quality of this investment. And so, I think as an investor, you should give it strong consideration.
Awesome. That's all we need for MinnoTank. So Brian Acton, co-founder of WhatsApp, thank you very much for joining us on MinnoTank for just a few minutes. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.